Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Anyway, this has been long overdue. I don't even know how to react to this whole thing because should have started it a long time ago. But anyway, we are here and we're finally doing it. So thank you so much to those that have already subscribed without even seeing or even thinking of how the content is going to be about. And for those that haven't subscribed, I would really love it if you subscribe and join the family. Okay, this whole thing took part back in 2019. So I met this guy on Facebook. The thing is, I have bad experiences of meeting guys from Facebook. But anyway, I met this guy back in 2019. So he sends me an inbox and I see, but man, I've seen this guy from church. So I came in Gauteng back in 2018 and I was a new girl. Kokasi, new girl in church. I'm a church girl in a way. I could say, maybe. Something like that. But I've never, ever in my life, ever dated in church. This was my first experience. And this was my last experience. I've always heard people cry and talk about their experiences of dating in church. And I went for the worst. But anyway, let's get into it. So, this guy texted me and then I viewed his profile as usual. And then I saw, but I've seen this guy from church. And I tell him, hi man, I've seen you from church. He's like, yeah, I also saw you from church. But then I saw from people you may know. And I was like, this girl, I've seen her from church. But I don't know her. So we continued to talk on Facebook. I think for like 3 weeks or a month on Facebook until he asked for my number. And then I gave him my number. I was very, very single. Like, super single. Like, not thinking about a relationship single. Like, excuse my eyebrow, we were fighting here. But like, I was... Anywho, we end up talking on WhatsApp, but we're still not dating. And disclaimer, I have never, ever in my life spoke to a guy this long about almost everything and we're not even dating. If it's being put on probation, that was the longest I've ever been in. Because I think we spoke for like 3 months without dating. And I'm not joking. But anyway, I was still staying in Midrand with my sister back then. I was still staying in Midrand with my sister, but I was going to school in Joburg. So either way, my dad got sick and then I had to move to that side of Randfontein. So I did. And this guy, he was from that side. So, sorry about that. So after the whole thing, it was like the focus was on like my dad passing and everything like that. We were still not dating, but this guy would always come to my place before work or after work. If he goes night shift, he would come before he goes in and all of that. Still not dating, but he was doing the boyfriend duty. So one thing about me is, if you don't claim me and tell me that I'm literally your girlfriend, I'm not gonna take you as my boyfriend. Or if I'm being asked if I have a partner, I would say no. And if there's somebody who's gonna take me out for like dinner or anything like that and wants me to be their girlfriend, I'm gonna leave. because you were not stating your matter clearly. So that was what was happening. But then unfortunately at that time, lucky for him, there was no one, and I was so devastated about the whole passing of my dad. But anyway, fast forward, after coming back from Limpopo, from the burial and everything, so this girl, I've seen her from church. You know those girls like that are acting as if they are closer to God, like God hears them when they are praying, like those ones nkare ke bo Maria Mmago Jesu, like those ones that are like the women in the Bible. They give examples with the ones our parents give us examples of, the ones they say, oh, ngwanola mara o mokwele, what about Bible, like, because my mom used to say that, what about Bible, like nobody's business. Those ones, when ever call her to order, that one, she texted me and I'm like, what she want? She's like, hey, no, my condolences, how about I take you out for an ice cream date? I'm like, oh, okay, sure. And then sharp after I was like finished, because I had to register that side, like the college that side. Then after everything was done, I think I was already back in school. Yeah, I think I was already back in school that time. And then after the whole thing, we went for an ice cream date. Now, another thing about me, if we just met, or we have met for quite a while, but I'm still not comfortable with sharing everything with you, I won't share anything. Like if we just met and I don't know much about you, I'm not sharing any personal thing about me, and I won't talk too much, yet I talk too much. Yeah, those around me know I talk too much. So this girl is like Ola, like she keeps on talking, she's like saying everything under the sun about her personal life, and I'm like, you're sharing too much, but I'm not saying it out loud. So it came to a point where I raised my eyebrows, because she was telling me about her past relationships, what happened. The guy cheated on her. He had a friend who he always called a bestie, but then ended up, she found out that they were even having sex together and what's not. I was like, oh my God. I hear those in the movies and on social media, but not from somebody I ever met. But anyway, as she keeps on talking, hey, this girl mentions this guy. She's like, yeah, you know this guy from church. She said, if I have to give dating another chance, especially dating a guy from church, I would give it to this guy. And I'm there like, keep scooping my ice cream, like I'm not saying anything. And she's like, yeah, I feel like we have a connection, me and this guy, and I'm there like, I'm not even saying this guy talks to me, like, yeah, you know, plus when you're used to the little sister, that guy and all of that. And I'm there like, until we went home. After we were done, my mom called me. She's like, where are you? I'm like, I'm at the mall. Like, good, I want to do shopping and everything. So that's how we like departed. She went her side and I went her side. But before the whole thing, my mom was like, can we give you a lift to Nayako Taxi Rank? You know, she's like, no, it's fine, Mama, I'm fine. I have to meet up with someone. So that someone is the guy. That someone is the guy. So now I go with my mom. So on our way, she's like, Ish, you know what, Jessica? I want to go on a plaza, you know, there by our taxi rank. It's like, I want to go there, get the socks. You know the socks, the fluffy ones. Yeah, those ones. It's like because it was winter. It was like May. It was already winter. So she wants to buy those socks for us. Indoda, here he's calling me. Hello, hi. Unjani. Hi, I'm okay. It's like, okay. Where are you? I'm like, I'm in town. Why? It's like, yeah, I just knocked off from work and I'm hungry. I was thinking, how about we go like on a late lunch date? Yeah, that day was my lucky day. Yeah. But then I was like, no, I already ate. I'm full. So I'm about to go home. It's like, but then I want to see you because ever since you came back, I didn't get time to see you and all of that. Yo, even now I'm thinking I'm gonna ask this guy, honey, what's going on? And I'm like, okay, no problem. He's like, where are you so I can come pick you up? I'm like, I'm by the court. So hey, not to my mom. I left my mom there. Like I left Ugeli there. Devastated. I felt like I was pretty siakamela. Carry into the first. Like I forgot everything about my mom, me being the helping hand, and left. Anyway, fast forward, the guy came and then we went to stairs, and then I was full as already, so I just had a milkshake. So in the midst of everything, I'm like, I asked him, I'm like, what's really going on here? Like, what's the intentions with me? Like, I raised my concerns very early, but here it was late. So I'm like, what's your like? What do you want from me? And he's like, yeah, that's why I called you, because I want to like put things clear. And I'm like, okay. He's like, yeah, I would really like you to be my girlfriend. I'm like, I'm not just gonna celebrate just yet. I was with this girl. She told me 1, 2, 3. What's going on? I was like, yeah, I was also talking to her. Like, who's the one that like I incline with? I'm like more closer to, and I felt like you meet my criteria for what I want in a woman. And I was like, yes, girl. But anyway, yeah, we became a couple that day. Yes. Anyway, fast forward, this girl didn't take rejection so easily. When I tell you she started to hate on me than to hate on the guy, you think it's a joke. Fast forward, I don't know how she found out. Oh no. So what this guy would do, I don't know if so many guys do that, like he would mark his territory when he sees people. Like if we're around people, or like we'll be at church or anywhere, a concert or whatsoever, he would be like this to me. He would like be on me the whole time, like keep checking me, giving me his car keys, just making it everybody to see, but hey, she's mine. And I didn't like that because he was doing it too much. Because angithandi amehlo abantu, excuse my Zulu, but yeah, after the whole thing, she found out. So another plot twist is, me and this girl were going to the same college, and guy was doing part-time of some engineering course. I forgot if it was electrical or what, but he was doing a part-time. Go college, girl, go college, me, go college. But I'm grateful that I went to that college, because I met the best girl ever. I met Leo, guys. Like so as we go there, this girl sees me. He's like, oh, you're here. And then this other day, I think she gets the guts to come and approach me, and she's like, hello. I'm like, hi. It's like, I I would really like us to like meet and talk. And I'm like, okay. He's like, yeah, I can take you out for lunch again. I can never say no for food that is free and I'm not gonna pay for it. So I'm like, okay, cool, it's fine. We can go. I think it was on a Thursday. That time Lev was on my neck, asking me every single time, Jessica, come to school wearing a dress. So what I would do is I would never wear nice when I go to like, I would never wear like nice, like girly. And she still didn't know, she still didn't get it. How did I even have a boyfriend looking like that? Guys, I didn't care. And I think I just started becoming better this year, actually. Because yeah, I saw that it was getting bad. I'm getting better at it, you know. So I would always wear leggings or the tracksuits with like a baggy hoodie or a bomber jacket. That's it. That's me going to. I would never put on makeup. I would never wear a wig. I would never wear a dress. I would never wear a crop top. Like, I would never wear anything girly besides my hair. No nails, no nothing. Like, nothing girly, nothing that you see right now. So when we were there that day, I even went to school wearing a dress. I was looking nice, I have to say. Dresses look good on me. So I was wearing a dress, and then Dimlo going, and then after the car, I was like, we can meet there, you know. I was like, oh, okay, cool. Then I go with my friend, and I'm telling her, hey, I bet this girl remember that, you know. I was telling her every single thing. And I'm like, remember that girl? Almost saw. I was like, yeah. I live for Leo's reactions when I was telling her about my stories. She was like, yeah, what about her? Like, yeah, she wants to meet me and then like talk to me or some sort. I was like, okay. I'm like, what? No, nothing. Sharp. So I went and we met, and then we went to this other restaurant. I ordered wings. I don't want to order like an expensive meal, guys. Yabo. Like, oh, shame. She keeps buying me food. Yabo. So I am tlogela. And then there, let's go. The guts. She tells me that my boyfriend is her boyfriend. Okay, I was starting to take it serious until she said, how about we confront him? And I'm just there listening. She's like, yeah, how about we confront him? You go with him for lunch and you tell me where you guys would be. And then I walk in on you guys as if we didn't plan this whole thing. And then we confront him right there. I was like, ma'am, you live in the movies. I don't do such. Me. You honestly don't know me. I do not participate in drama. Drama is what I don't participate in. Not now, not ever. I've never done it all my life. Please, I'm here to maintain my image. Because of indoda, sana. So another plot twist, this guy was Xhosa. He was a church guy and a Xhosa. And to think my mom warned me. Are Jessica uya kai? Nna ka tlhogo ya lerotse. Ke nna o ke kitima kere. No, it's different this time around. It's different. Ka tlhogo ya lerotse. Yo! But anyway, Miguel is like having that whole thing in her head, and I was like, no. I told her right through then, I'm like, I'm sorry, I'm not gonna participate in that. If you feel like your boyfriend, because like now I'm telling her, like, if you feel like your boyfriend is cheating on you, why don't you just confront him yourself and then talk to him, and then I can talk to him from my side and hear his side of the story, and then we left it like that. This girl goes to tell my boyfriend that we met and I took her for lunch. And during the whole thing, I was literally telling her about how I had a dream on me with this guy, living together, married. Guys, I've never thought of marriage. Like, it's still not kicking in my head. Like, even when I was with that guy and I was like looking for a long-term relationship, I was not thinking about marriage. Because even there was a time we spoke about it, but I was like, not now. Like, I'm not ready emotionally, mentally. I'm not ready to be married, to be a wife and take the duties of being a wife. So, but then he didn't tell me right then on that day. He didn't say anything. We just met. Nami, I kept quiet. I didn't tell him that I met with this girl. I kept quiet. So this girl continues to see us together every now and then. And now this guy is even taking it to WhatsApp, posting me. Because at first I was thinking maybe it's just me seeing those statuses. But Sana, I'm not the only one. I am not the only one. Others are seeing it, including who? Miguel. So Miguel, it's like getting furious every now and then. But at church, she would act like she's Sister Mary. She's Sister Esther. She's Proverbs. Is it Proverbs 23? Women. Yeah. She's like Mary Magdalene. Huh? She's like those women in the Bible, like closer to God. Abu Ellen G. White. We used to call her Ellen G. White. Abu Ellen G. White. This girl had an evil heart. This is where it gets tricky, sad, shocking. So this girl, after she sees us on this event together, she's mad now. Because I think there was a time she insulted me. Yeah, there was a time she insulted me to the core, and she's like calling me all names under the sun, how stupid I am, how I settle for nonsense, how this guy's making a fool out of me, how I am not even as beautiful as I think I am, like calling me everything under the sun. I was like, you know what, I'm not gonna deal with this. I just blocked her. I didn't tell her anything. And what do? I go and tell Lebo. I'm like, my friend, this is what happened in 1, 2, 3 and 1, 2, 3. Lebo now starts to hate this girl with everything in her. Like, ne amutina, to a point that she would not even pretend. Now, another thing that would infuriate her even more is guy would come and pick me up at school. Usually, if he knocks off before I knock off, he would come and pick me up. So that's what happened. That made her more mad. So it happens on this particular morning. It happens on this particular morning. I was sick. My period pains were on another level, and I had flu, and I think I was vomiting also that day. Like, I was sick. My mom even thought maybe I was pregnant or something, and I was like, nah, relax, babe, relax. I am not pregnant. It's not happening now. It's like, oh, okay, if you say so. When you are cured and everything, we're gonna do a pregnancy test. I was like, bring it on, baby. pregnant because I knew I was not pregnant, you know. So when I'm on my periods also, like many other women, I'm very, very emotional. Like the smallest things would make me cry real bad. Like just a smallest thing triggers me to cry like nobody's business. So this girl texts me. It's a number on the morning. I think it was like 7 a.m. or 8. Hello, hi, are you Jessica? I'm like, yeah. She's like, my name is, I forgot her name, the first name. I forgot what she said her name was. And then let's call my boyfriend man Koicha. Yeah, let's call him Koicha. Koicha. Yeah, anyway, let's call him Koicha. Because yo, atla andruza. So it's just like, yeah, I'm Koicha's girlfriend, and I found your contact in his phone. I'm from Carltonville. When I tell you guys that I don't even know how I got to have a boyfriend, because one, I did not even wear nice. I did not even wear any makeup. I didn't wear anything that was cute. I was only cute when I'm going to church because I'm forced to wear dresses. Besides that, during the week, yeah, I was a complete different human being. And secondly, I'm a homebody. Like I was always in the house. If I leave the house, I'm going to school, and that's it. If I'm going to school, I'm coming back. If I'm going to the mall, daughter, and we're just gonna go to a restaurant and then we leave. It's gonna drop me. Like I didn't know so many places. I just knew Soweto, Krugersdorp, Kagiso, Joburg, and so. And when she said I'm from Carltonville, did I not think that Carltonville was in Soweto? So we once had an incident where this guy came. He didn't tell me he was gonna come. So usually what he would do, he would tell me before he comes and says, I'm gonna come. This day he just said, I'm on my way to your house. Then when he's there, like he was all shaky and stuff, you know. I'm like, where are you from? And he's like, get your Soweto. I'm like, Ujo Dirang Soweto. So usually I don't ask Ujo Dirang. Like he would tell me, no, I'm from Krugersdorp. I'm like, okay. So he's like, I'm like, Ujo Dirang Soweto. He's like, yeah, you know, my grandmother passed away, and you know, it was like it just happened today, so we're just meeting the family, what's happening and all of that. Something in me didn't buy that story. I asked his little sister, I was like, do you have maybe like a family member who Soweto? He's like, Soweto? We have like family members Kwasimunye and kind of what's the Western area and what, like that side. I'm like, so you don't have a grandmother that stays in Soweto? And it's like, no, my grandmother, I only have one grandmother and she's in Eastern Cape, like Koicha. But I was like, let me let it slide, you know. Stupid. Wana wa lishilu. Let it slide. But anyway, that's not today's story. That's a story for another day. So when she tells me that, I'm thinking maybe it's that girl Kosoweto, you know. I'm all emotional. But I remember I'm on my period. I'm like, my thinking is not thinking. Like I'm just all over the place. I'm like, oh my god, this guy's been cheating on me. We are about to, like, now it's a new year now. I'm like, oh my god, we're about to reach a year and this guy's doing this to me, you know. And she goes on, she tells me, yeah, I've been with this guy for 1 year 6 months now, and me and this guy were like 11 months in the relationship. And I'm like, So ndimi side chick sana. Dizawithini kele. But I continue to listen to her. I'm like, oh my God, I didn't know about you. She's like, yeah. I heard there's also another girl. I'm like, another girl? She's like, yeah. I heard there's another girl from Finsbury. Her name is still not even clicking. I'm not even thinking about her. I'm like, oh, okay, so we are many. She's like, yeah, this guy's been playing us instead. And when I asked him about you, he was denying you all around and what's not and what's not and what's not. I'm like, denying me? How? Because I've been with this guy, and wherever we would go, he would let people like know that we are together. How is he denying? He's like, yeah, he was telling me why more major on this relationship. He doesn't want to be with you. It was just a fling, but you just don't want to let him go. You keep on threatening him. So I want to know what's your deal? My deal? Hi Bosana, baby girl. Like, I always didn't get it when girls would come and like confront us, the girlfriends, instead of their boyfriends. It's like, no, I confronted him. Now it's your turn. That's why I'm here telling you what he's playing you. We've been together. He's known even in my family. And I'm like, but Kikena guy, like, But anyway, this girl continues. Remember, I deleted her number. Oh, I didn't block her. I deleted her number. Because when you block somebody, the number is still there. So I deleted the number. This girl. But her second name. What was his second name? I forgot, but it was Rose something. Rosalind, Rosemary. But it was Rose something, that was her second name. Anisha, she acted as well. Already I called Indoda that, we must talk and all of that. And he was like, nah, this one is furious. I'm going to talk to her tomorrow. So he knew how I was. So if I'm furious today and you come and talk to me tomorrow, I would have came down. Like, I would be very, very down. Like, I would speak like a normal person. I won't be all over the place and like, So I was like, okay. I don't know, guys. When I'm mad, I am not, like, I don't talk a lot. But you can tell that I'm mad. So I just like, okay, I'll wait for tomorrow. And I slept and I woke. Oh, before I slept, I already found out the truth. So this girl took a phone this side and a phone this side and spoke to herself and acted like my boyfriend. So as we were talking, me and her acting like she's this girlfriend, I was like, can I see the conversation between you and the guy? She's like, yeah, I deleted the conversation because I was so mad. But I have, I think, about 2 paragraphs where he was talking to me about you and denying you. I'm like, okay, no, it's fine. Can you send it to me? She's like, sure. Shulo savile kwecha and the profile picture got kwecha there. Fine. Then it was not clicking, and then after that I was like, no, it's fine, I hear you, I heard you, I'll speak to the guy. It's like, okay, I hope you don't stay with him, he does not deserve us, we deserve better and everything. I was like, yeah, no, I heard you. Did I not cry, guys? This girl made me cry my eyes out. So I cried. And then the whole thing, I ended up being in a state where I was sleeping. I was tired, and then I slept. And then I woke up. I think it was around 9 p.m. Then I checked that thing, the paragraph and everything. And I was like, there is no freaking way it's him. There is no freaking way, mate. There is no way it's this guy. He's not. Reason being, one, the English was too pure. Like, it was clear as day. It was articulated so nicely. He does not chat like that. He does not know English like that. Two, there was the way he writes babe, it was different from the babe that was there, you know. You get it? So that's another thing that I saw. I was like, it's definitely not my boyfriend here. I would text that here. Thirdly, that guy he did not type in full paragraphs, like full words. That was not him. And the person that typed there, it was full sentences, pure English, well articulated, and the babe was in full. That guy didn't write babe like that. And he didn't even like to use babe a lot. He would use Tandwasami more often. And I was like, it's not him. It's not him. It's not him. It's not him. But I kept it to myself. I was like, I'll wait for him tomorrow to apologize. Secondly, you know when you're also God's favorite child? So we had a group from church. We had a group. In that group, we would they would send what's this? They would send notification messages on what's gonna happen, and they would send verses in there. Because Mother Mary loves to always send this idea of a picture about herself, what does she do? She sends a verse in there. And you know, in a group chat, you know, your name appears as you save it, like you've registered your WhatsApp. Guess what's the second name? Rosemary or Rose, whoever, Rosaline or what. It appears there with her first name. Yes, I was furious. I saved her number and I told her where to get off. I was like, you are not going to get away with this way now. You are evil. How can you even do that and go to that strength and length to make me so sad to a point where I cried and I was in so much pain? I was mad. I told her where to get off that day. And I called Lebo. Lebo was mad. After I told her the whole thing, she hated that. She's like, yeah, guys, Lebo was my life. She's like, yeah, that's what happened. And when this guy came, I told him everything, and he was like, bro, the same thing happened to me. It's like, what do you mean? Pella, I had a text, and I was like, I'm gonna show you tomorrow. Why didn't you tell me you have a boyfriend? But somehow I didn't believe it. I was like, there's no way this guy's a boyfriend. So this number texted me, and I was like, this is the same number. This girl is insulting Indoda where to get off, telling him where to get off, to leave me alone, how stupid he is.